Now before this video even starts, I want to let you know on July 2nd, just in a few days, Bloodhunt's closed alpha is going live. And if you want to see more Bloodhunt gameplay and want more in-depth breakdowns on how this insane game works, well, you might want to subscribe because the content is coming. Alright, so look, if you're new to Bloodhunt, as most people are, let me give you some very important information if you actually want to get good at this game before a lot of other people. Because let's be honest, we all know this game is going to blow the hell up and you don't want to get stomped on every single round. Now look, I'm going to break this down real nice and simple. So first of all, Bloodhunt is all about movement. If you can't use those supercharged vampire legs of yours to maneuver around the city, getting in and out of gunfights, your ass will die. I can guarantee you that. Now look, in Bloodhunt, not only are you a vampire that can climb and scale buildings, but you also have a variety of different vampires to choose from, all having different abilities. However, the soon-to-be pros will be using abilities that do one of two things: either enhance movement or disrupts your enemy's movement. Now before I get into the nitty-gritty, let me explain to you why these two things are absolutely key, especially in Bloodhunt. Well, to be honest, it's pretty damn simple. It's not exactly rocket science. Now look, enemies have guns that kill you, and you don't want to die. Now to prevent you from dying, you're not always gonna rely on just your aim.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Believe me when I tell you, in Bloodhunt, you're gonna want things that get you out of tight situations or give you the advantage in gunfights so that your enemies actually have a hard time running from you. Now with these two principles in mind, I figured out two of the best classes to use that I promise you will make your enemies rage quit, yeah, about 98% of the time. I'm telling you right now. So look, Bloodhunt can be played either in trios or solos. However, the two classes that I'll be talking about is either going to be the two best abilities to use while playing solo, or these abilities are going to be essential in a team of 3. So the first class that I'll be talking about is going to be the Siren. Now not only does he do a slick ass bow when he spawns, but both of his active abilities either enhance his movement or make it very difficult for your enemies to get away from you while in a gunfight. Let me explain. So one of the Siren's active abilities is a projection dash, which you can throw and then teleport to. Now this teleport can be used in a variety of different ways, either to get out of a bad situation, or it can be used strategically to get high ground. I mean, look, in a matter of seconds, you can teleport up in the air, getting a better angle than anyone possibly could have, and now you can glide up in the air and just beam your enemies from above. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Now, yeah, getting high ground is nice and all, but this ability is also very good for speed blitzing enemies, and if you have a shotgun, yeah, all it really takes is one good teleport and one good shell to the face. And yeah, his head is gone. Yeah, he's down. He's 100% dead. Guaranteed. Oh, but that's not all, because the Siren also has blinding beauty. And no, I didn't just call Siren beautiful. I mean, low-key, he's a pretty attractive guy, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I was referring to his second active ability that blinds and damages nearby enemies. Now, this is the ability that will make it very difficult for your enemies to run away from you if you get in a close quarters fight, or this ability can also be used to allow you to run away and heal up yourself. I mean, look, not only does this ability completely blind your enemies at close range, but it will also damage them. Now, I don't know about you, but this is one of the first times I've ever seen a flashbang blind and also do damage. So look, I'm all in. Now moving on, not as important but worth mentioning, the siren's passive ability will make nearby civilians act friendly towards you and your teammates. Now this will allow you to not get caught in Bloodhunt as often, so that's a pretty good advantage as well. Now moving on to the second best class to use in solos or an essential character to have on a trios team, which is the Prowler. Now once again, this character's abilities enhance your movement and also makes it extremely difficult for enemies to run away from you if you're chasing them down. Now the Prowler has an active ability called Vanish. Now this allows you to become completely invisible, and also it allows you to move very fast for a short period of time. Now this ability can be extremely useful for getting away if you're about to die and need to heal up, or it can be used to go completely stealth mode and quickly sneak up on your enemies without them even knowing. Look, if I'm being honest, I think this movement ability has to be one of the best in the entire game. Dog, it's literally like dead silence but on steroids. Now the Prowler also has an ability where you can throw your bats at a nearby enemy, which then reveals them, completely outlining them in red, also notifying your fellow teammates where the enemy is as well. Now this is absolutely huge because, like I said, movement is key in Bloodhunt. A lot of people will be using their abilities to get in and out of gunfights, and you will lose track of them eventually. However, with these trusty old bats, you can actually see exactly where they are going, and you can go and take them out. And also, something worth mentioning is that the Prowler's passive ability is actually very good. Now what it does is that if you damage an enemy, they will now have a blood trail, so you can track them down if they're trying to get away from you if you actually manage to damage them a little bit before. Now these two classes I think are going to be used by many of the pros, and I'm 100% going to be using these classes as well. Now look, there are other classes that you can mix and match to make them fit a little bit better to your specific playstyle. So look, if you're not all about using the absolute best class in the game and you just want to play to have fun and really fit exactly how you want to play, don't worry, Bloodhunt has a stupid amount of different abilities that you can choose from. And look, just in a few days I will be showing off absolutely everything. On July 2nd, I will be participating in their closed alpha, and I'm telling you right now, the content is coming. So I'll see you soon. Peace.